Hey, Josh Teague, Running T Farms. Fixing to be the 1 o'clock cow move here for the day. They've already moved twice this morning. As you can see, a lot of them just laying down ruminating, but if our Pins Agro polywire lifter does what it's supposed to, which they generally do, it's going to raise that wire here just a bit, and you're going to see there's about 180 head of cattle in that group. You're going to see them move into their next break for today. I'm out here setting up. We're grazing in some little pieces here. We've got multiple creeks around us, so we've got quite a few fields here that are like anywhere from 2 acres up to 4 or 5 acres. And we're going to try to get across them here in the next couple of weeks. We are working our way towards the barn for a preg check here in a few weeks. So we don't have a whole lot of infrastructure. This is our newly rented farm that we've had control over about 18 months now. So we don't have any permanent infrastructure in place, so we're doing everything with polywire over here. Even I like to I think there the wire lifter is raising. You'll see these cattle start to work into that next break there. I am watering out of the creeks here, but we only we just give them a small access point to get water from, so that we're not damaging and tearing up, you know, the whole creek banks and creek beds up through here. So we will give the cattle a point to water out of, and we move that, you know, here we're moving it about every time we get done with one of these little 2 to 5 acre fields. So, you know, we're grazing about 3/4 of an acre a day right now. This hasn't been grazed in over 2 years. I did take the bush hog and clip it last fall, probably late August, just because we hadn't been able to get to it at all for 2 years. We're just severely understocked. And then it kind of got real dry on us last fall. So quality of this stockpile is pretty good. Quantity's off just a bit, but we're still, you know, we're still harvesting right at 200 cow days to the acre on this stockpile. The manure's looking good, and we're just going to keep right on grazing into green up, which, you know, we should be able to start grazing this growing season's new grass probably around April the 15th. That's when, you know, the grass will reach sufficient maturity so that we can graze it non-selectively without causing scours and health issues in our cattle. So we generally wait a week or two, you know, longer to get on it than we have, trying to balance out that protein to fiber ratio in the forage so that our animals do better. Our conversion efficiency on the grass is much better, so we're producing more pounds of beef per pound of grass grown by increasing that conversion efficiency. So I wanted to also take a minute. We did get what was the North Carolina Forage and Grasslands Council Winter Conference rescheduled. It is now the North Carolina Forage and Grasslands Spring Conference. It's going to be in Iredell County at the Agricultural Building. April the 29th, going to start at 10 o'clock in the morning, go till 5 o'clock in the evening. We will be providing lunch if you register for that event. Lunch will be included. I will be speaking at that conference on non-selective grazing, and we're gonna get in and talk a little bit about what kind of animal it takes, you know, proper selection to breed animals that can thrive in ultra high stock density non-selective grazing, because you just can't separate the two. You can't be successful with non-selective grazing, which is, in my opinion, the fastest, the best way to improve your land. So we know that we need to graze non-selectively just as many days of the year as we can for land improvement. And in order to do that, it takes a special kind of animal that you're more than likely going to have to breed yourself. You're going to have to select and breed those animals to fit your farm and your environment, and we're going to talk about that. So I will put the registration link in the description of this video. Like I said, that is April the 29th. I believe it's a Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Going to be several other speakers besides myself, so don't let me scare you off. There'll be some good speakers there also. So hope to see everybody out there. Please share if you know somebody that's interested in regenerative grazing and how to do that. We're going to be talking all things regenerative grazing and how to select and breed cattle that can excel at regenerative grazing. So share this video, share that registration link with anybody you know who might be interested. As always, you can check us out online at runningtbeef.com. You can like us on Facebook at Running T Beef. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure and click that like and subscribe button on your way out. And everybody have a fantastic weekend, and hope to see you at the conference.